So I'll talk today about the relationship between teachers and AI, right? From frenemies to best friends forever. It is like a celebration of 1 year anniversary of AI being a real thing in education. I maybe some of you may ask why we have like 1 year anniversary. It's not like 6 months or 2 years or 3 years, but 1 year. Any ideas why we have 1 year anniversary today about AI in education? Put it in the chat box, guys. Why we have 1 year anniversary today? Yeah, a year. ChatGPT, right? Yeah, we'll mention earlier. Yeah, in the introduction. We know that I think last November, right? Last November, OpenAI shockingly released a platform or a tools called ChatGPT. It is like a person who can talk to you, who can understand you, who can tell you something in a way that a human being can do. It's very amazing. It was very amazing at that time, right? And I remember that at that time I was nothing about AI actually. I'm not an AI expert. I know how to use AI or how to apply AI in teaching and education, but I'm not an AI expert. So at that time, I was not knowing a lot about AI. However, after 1 year, let's see what happened, right, with AI in our occupation in education. All right. Give me a second. All right. So there are two parts in my presentation today. The first thing we talk about the AI's current status in education after 1 year. What happened? And the second part will be how we can make AI become our best friend forever, right? So BFF, the best friend forever. This will suggest to me, but this terms, best friend forever. But before we start to the main parts, I'd like to know from your side, two questions, very simple questions about your use of AIs over the past year. So my first question, did you use AI in your teaching over the past year? Just say yes or no in the chat box, everyone. So I see no and yes, no and yes, like 50-50. Right? In the morning session, that is like about 60% yes, 40% no. But over here, I see maybe 50-50, right? Lots of yes, lots of no. Okay, don't worry. Maybe after this session, the one who say no will have to do something to turn the answers to yes next time, right? Thank you, guys. Question number 2. What is one benefit of using AI in your teaching? So for the people who say yes, write down one benefit in the chat box. The person who say no, people who say no, think of one benefit you think AI can help you, right? You can read that on the newspaper, or you can heard it from your colleagues, something like that. So over here, we have creativity, accuracy, time saving. I see a lot of answers about time, right? Time saving, save time, creativity, fun, time saving, good ideas. I think, yeah, give you good ideas, right? For preparation, things like that. Great ideas, convenience, saving. You'd right, everyone. Time saving, always say like AI tools help us to reduce our workload is one of the main benefits of using AI in our job, right? It is one thing that I mentioned in my book previously published. So I may not read everyone's because, you know, there's a storm here in the chat box, a thunderstorm. I cannot see all, but seems that many of you have ideas about how AI tools can help you in your teaching. So it's good. We know that AI is there, and a lot of us, not all, but a lot of us have adapted AI into our teaching, our jobs. And the others, where you are here today, hopefully after this session, you will be able to know how to start utilizing AI into your daily job, right? Okay, let's go to the first part, AI status in education after 1 year, right? But before we go to after what happened after 1 year, let's have a look at the history of AI in education. I'm not going to tell you the whole history of AI in education. I do not have all the information about that. Actually, I don't know much about the history. I know that in the past, in 1960, there was something called ELIZA, which was something similar to ChatGPT. So that is the first time they coined the word artificial intelligence, right, in 1960s. I mean, about 70 years ago, right? However, let's talk about a closer history of AI in education, right? I note down here on the timeline, you see 2 big milestones. What do you think these milestones are? Okay, can you put it in the chat box? 2 big milestones. What are they? Do you think? Yeah, I see the first answer, internet, right? 2021, the year 2021. What happened then? Internet, COVID. I see COVID here. I see social media and AI progression, internet. Yeah. ChatGPT, board. So a lot of answers. I can put down 2 milestones here. So those are COVID-19 and ChatGPT, right? I say big milestone because these events have changed, right, a lot in education. I mean, changed our jobs, our mindset, and our practices in education changed a lot. And AI is also the same. Let's have a look at this. Before COVID-19, usually before COVID-19, we have traditional teaching and learning, right? We have traditional classroom. We see our students face-to-face. We use textbook. And also the student, they learned, they go to school and learn, right? So those are something happened before COVID. And then COVID happened, it broke out, and it forced us to change our teaching and learning. So now you have to do it online. Oh, sorry. At that time, you would do it online, right? You were forced to do it online. You couldn't see your students. You were here, but your students were somewhere around. You could not see them. And you have to use platforms and tools to engage them, to manage your students and your teaching too. So that was during COVID. And then you see that during COVID, we have a lot of tech tools like, I may say like Bamboozle, like Zoom, what we're doing, having now. And some of them are AI integrated, right? Then during COVID, and then last November, with the shocking release of ChatGPT. So everyone know ChatGPT, everyone try to understand ChatGPT. And also you see that in education, a lot of, we say that there is a bloom of AI-based application and tools. So now everything can be AI, right? I am in some Facebook group for teachers about AI and ChatGPT, and you see that every day I see questions about like how can we do something with AI? For example, how can we summarize a YouTube video with AI? Is there any AI tools to to turn a PDF to a video, something like that? So people now think that AI can do every single thing, everything with AI, and somehow it's true, right? Somehow it's true. So AI now is everywhere, right? So this is a little bit about AI, a history of AI, right? A current history of AI in education. Now, let's go to the status now. Okay, we'll look at the status of AI, the current status of AI in different perspectives, from student perspective, from teachers, from policymakers, governments, and organizations. See what happened after 1 year for AI. Okay, now have a look at this. I want to show you some numbers, some perspective. For students, 67% of UK students use AI tools, right? Almost half of Cambridge students have used ChatGPT to complete their work. And a new survey for students are replacing human tutors with ChatGPT. Right? So these are the surveys, the research, which was very close to us. You can look at the time when I do the screenshot. You can look at the time and dates, right? June or August, very close to now. So that about students. How about teachers? More teachers plan to use AI in classroom. I remember the first time ChatGPT appeared, many people refrained from using it and tried not to use it or banned students from using it. And I remember New York was the first city to ban ChatGPT in school. Yeah, about a long time ago. I mean, long time ago means a few months after ChatGPT was released. Then over here, we see that Utah teachers using AI in classrooms said that it saved time. Okay, and educators says that they're working with AI, not against AI. So here are some perspectives of teachers about AI or using AI in their job. Look at the countries. Yeah, I'm going to show you some countries. They start using AI, or sorry, over here. Like for Japanese school kids, they learn English from AI robots. Okay, or ChatGPT here to replace teachers. India gets its first AI school already. UAE to launch AI-powered digital teachers to support students. Seems like we're going to lose our jobs soon, everyone. And Hong Kong rolls out first AI curriculum for students, including like lesson on ChatGPT or how to live with AI. Right? You see that? Yeah, how sad, right? Actually, I saw a cartoon a few weeks ago say that in the cartoon they said in how many years some occupations will be replaced by AI. And don't worry, for teaching, it will take 17 years. So at least we have 17 years to teach, right? Okay. Back here, we see that governments, countries, they are very serious about having AI in education, right? Or in the curriculum. Will it be able to replace teachers? I'll tell you right now, not only teachers or any other jobs too. AI will not replace us, but it will replace people who cannot utilize AI in their job. Okay, we'll go back to that point a little bit later. Over here, so we have students' perspective, teachers' perspective, government's right perspective. Now, how about this? Oh, there's something that we need to pay attention because of the the fast development of AI advancement. Many teachers said that they do not have enough, or they do not have not yet received guidance from their leaders on how to use AI. Like here in the research, they say 53% of teachers have not yet received guidance. Or over here, we can see that formal policy is still elusive, right? So nobody know how to use AI correctly. And the need for teacher training on using ChatGPT and AI. So we can see that AI is developing very fast. But over here, we see that PD or guidance or policies have not yet developed the same speed. Some organization like Russo Group, that is a group of highly ranked university in the UK. They released new principles on use of AI in education, right, in July last year or this year. And also UNESCO forced governments to quickly regulate generative AI in schools, or even the father of ChatGPT, OpenAI, the mother company, right? They already released a guide for teachers to use ChatGPT in the classroom. So they are very serious about using AI in education. And for the last year, I think here are some example of the books about using AI and ChatGPT in education. I think this last year, oh sorry, not last year, this year, we're still in 2023. So this year, witnesses a lot of books, right? Including my book over there, ChatGPT in education. I released this book in April, about 5 months after ChatGPT was released. Somebody asked me why I did it so fast, right? So first, because I really interested in ChatGPT in education. I mentioned earlier that I was not, or even I am not a AI expert, but I'm very interested in using technology in teaching and learning. That's why I did dig in ChatGPT. And after a few months, I released this book. And if you ask me if I use ChatGPT to write this book, the answer is yes. Why not, right? It is a great tool. So just use it. Of course, you have to use it in an ethical way, right? So here are some current state of AI in education. So I would like you to look back and say about one takeaway from your side, what you think about this, what is happening now, right, in AI. For example, we can say that the governments, they are very serious with AI in education. So that's the one key takeaway. Is there any other takeaway? So how should we use ChatGPT in real classes? Okay, technique, right? So it's teaching techniques. I also mentioned how some tips and strategies for teachers to use ChatGPT in the classroom and also in their everyday job, everyday preparation and planning for a lesson in my book. Okay, you have any takeaway, any key takeaways after we explore the current status of AI in education? Put it in the chat box, please. Any key takeaway? Time saving, that is a benefit, right? Okay. Anything else? It's here to stay, right? Mark, really like your phrase, AI is here to stay, right? Well, AI might be useful, just need to learn how to use it well, correct, right? But we need a lot of guidance and professional development on AI, right? Learning critical thinking. We are safe for the next 17 years. That's right, we're safe. But you have to learn how to use AI soon. All right. Here are some key takeaways that we can take from the current status of AI. First of all, AI in education is on the rise, right? Nobody can deny the benefits of AI in education. Governments and organizations prioritize AI in education. Teachers need more AI training or guidance. I mean, training guidance on AI, or even the training guidance done by AI. Yeah, they still need that. Teachers must embrace the AI in education. It here to stay. Yeah, Mark's sentence is here to stay. So AI is not a passing trend. It's not like go easy come easy go, right? It's here to stay, and we have to learn. I have to learn how to live with it. That's take our talk to the second part, making AI our best friends forever. How do we embrace AI as teachers? Right. I'm going to talk about 3 points or focus on these 3 points. How we can make AI our best friend. First of all, we should adopt the right mindset, the right attitudes towards AI. Then we need to use AI into our teaching. And also at the end, we assess the impact of AI in our teaching. So you can see that this is like a flow from the beginning to the end, right? Having a good attitude to AI first, and then start using that. And then at the end, we assess the impact of AI. How can we do these things? Okay. First of all, how do we adopt the right mindset towards AI? The first thing is think of AI as an aid, as an helper, not a threat. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that we have still 17 years to teach, right? However, we can make that time longer, right? And actually, AI is not meant to replace teachers. AI is a tool, right? It is created by humans, and it won't replace humans. But of course, we have to learn how to use it so that they can support and enhance our experience, our learning and teaching experience. And we should adopt a growth mindset. So we should stay informed and learn about the latest AI. We cannot ignore AI advancements, everyone, right? You cannot ignore that. As I said earlier, if you ignore that, you will be replaced soon, much sooner than the time of 17 years, right? So we should stay informed and learn about it and how we can use it in the classroom. How to do it, right? Here, embrace it as an aid, adopt a growth mindset, how we do it. Here are some tips. Start small, seek professional development, collaboration, and support. Embrace a learner's mindset and reflect, right? Here's some tips, and I can break it down to some smaller advice on this. Starting small, begin with 1 or 2 simple, easy to use tools or apps that align with your teaching goals and styles. Here, for example, begin with something very popular, very easy to use, like ChatGPT, right? Just install that, the app, not the app, right, on the web base. Then start using that. Very simple, very easy to use. Of course, you have to learn gradually, but it's very simple. Audifit is an AI tool to have you turn your reading text or lesson plan to easier or more difficult level of readings. Firefly, that is an AI app to turn your text, your description into photos, right? So here are the apps, which is very simple, very easy to use, right? I have a small apps over here, small icons over here that is like an alternatives, but you can use the big ones here. When you start small, you will gradually build your confidence and familiarity with AI and technology, right? No one can start big in this situation. Then find professional development, collaboration, and support by engaging in PD opportunities that focus on AI or technology, right? Like workshop, webinars, conferences like this, what we are doing now. Or connect with a network educators, share ideas, learn, and help one another. It was kind of difficult to do this in the past, right? But now it is more easy. You say that after the COVID, everyone can be connected. Here are some resources for you. You can go to websites or blogs to learn. There are a lot of helpful PD resources. Here I'm just say a few names here, like Macmillan education blogs, right? Or T-Zone, Edutopia, and AI Edu, and many more, right? I also put the QR codes here for you to go to. And also with some social media groups, like on Facebook, we have ChatGPT for teachers. You can go there. There are thousands, I think about 20,000 teachers follow this page, this group, and they ask a lot of questions. And there are also a lot of answers. The AI Classroom or Eduverse also on Facebook. Eduverse is our company PD platform for you to come and learn and share about not only AI, but many other resources too. On LinkedIn, we have teacher training and education. We have ELT professional. I highly recommend this group, ELT professional, with lots of ideas and resources. And on YouTube, you can have new EdTech classroom. So this is a beautiful channels for you to learn about tech and AI. Are these free of charge? Okay.
So sorry to interrupt you, Quoc. I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry, just wanted to let you know you got a few minutes left. So.
Okay. Yeah. Are these free of charge? They're all free of charge, right? Free and easy to use, right? Okay. What's next? We should learn as a baby. Approach AI and technology with curiosity and openness to learn. View challenges as opportunities to grow, not failures, right? Don't be afraid. And reflect, of course, after using technologies, we should reflect on the impact of technology or AI on our teaching so that we can make a necessary adjustment. So here's some tips that you can use to adopt a right mindset, right, towards AI. On the screen, you see a self-assessment form, right? This is a form for you to reflect on your use of AI. And you will have this one in your goodie bag of this event. All right, for number 2, now we have a good attitudes already. Now we start using AI into the teaching, right? First of all, use it. Start small, use it. And then you should have your own AI toolbox. So this is very important. And the question I usually got asked, that is, there are too many AI tools out there. Which one should I use? Should I need to know everything about every tool? So of course the answer is no, right? You see that on the disk on your right on the screen, you see that hundreds of tools for different purposes. No one can utilize all these tools, and it's not necessary to do it, right? Just use a few tools that is effective for your teaching. For example, my toolbox, my AI toolbox is ChatGPT, Canva, Donnelly, Genuinely, Mentimeter, and Firefly. And sometimes I combine these tools to create something good for my class or my work. And the last things, of course, at the end, we have to assess the impact of AI in our teaching. We should go beyond decorative tools. We should not just look at how AI can, engage your student and have your student participate. That's only one side. The other side, the more important side is, does these AI tools help your student improve the learning outcome, like critical thinking, collaboration, or creativity, right? And you should also see how you can balance technology and pedagogy. Sometimes traditional teaching methods might be more suitable and effective than using a lot of technologies or AI, right? So those are something. Oh, sorry. This slide give you some guiding questions on how you can use, on how you can assess your use of AI in your classroom. For example, if AI enhance your student engagement or boost creativity or help students achieve learning goals. Yeah, you can have this one in the goodie bags. All right. So to wrap up, we'll see that there are 3 things we should do to make AI our best friend: adopt a right mindset towards AI, use AI, and assess the impact of AI. All right. And to end my sharing today, here there's some final thoughts that I would like you to have a look at. And we stand at the forefront of the AI revolution in education. Remember that AI is not a passing trend, right? And AI isn't here to replace us. Remember that it's here together with us to prepare our students for a world of limitless possibilities. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
As well, yep.
Wonderful, wonderful words to end with. Thank you. Yes, we're here to prepare them for the world of AI, really, aren't we, as well? We've got to make sure that our students are prepared for the world with AI too. Yeah, so we've kind of got to be friends with it. You know, we haven't really
That's
got much
right. Yeah.
It's like saying that social media is a force for bad. You know, it's there. You can't really do anything about it.
Yeah. The good thing is with AI now there are many resources, free resources for teachers to learn. So I think that's a good thing. Another benefit of AI.
So to recap then, so if you could name 2 or 3 of the top pieces of software, app or web app or website, what would you recommend?
I recommend, first of all, for resources, right? For information, for tools, ChatGPT is the first one, actually.
Yeah.
I use it a lot, right? The second one is Firefly. That is the
Adobe
app that, to make photos.
Okay, so you describe a photo and it will make the photo. That's right. Okay, imagine loads of uses for that in the classroom, definitely. Yeah. Yeah,
and now the best thing is free. It's still free. It's still free for teachers to use. Yeah. Imagine you teach
the Adobe suite.
You teach a story with a scenes difficult to find on a picture on the internet, right? Just put in Firefly, they can create a photo for you, something like that.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do that a year ago. Isn't that mad?
Yeah, of course not. All right.
Thank you so much, Quoc. That was an amazing presentation, really helpful, and informative, and insightful. Thank you for putting it together for us, and we'll see you for the nighttime shift a bit later, Quoc. Have a nice rest in the meantime.
Okay, I'll see you again on early morning my time. Okay, bye-bye.